Hello, in this video we're going to cover how to create a repackaged pedigree, or converting your bulk source medication into finished repackaged goods that you could create outbound pedigrees for your customers. First step is to make sure that we have your pedigree or your source drug pedigree within the system, and that the three conditions of accept, receive, and authenticate have been checked off and updated. That is important because that way the system will know that you did actually receive the medication and went through the steps necessary to ensure that the product that was shipped is the same as the documentation received. So we're going to start off with using an ANDA shipped drug, naproxen, and we're going to go through the first two steps, which is uploading it and accepting it, and then I'll do step 3, which is repackaging. So let's start. We go to upload, we select our file that we're going to upload. Once we select it, we click on upload, and the system will read the pedigree and import the data on the pedigree. Once we click on our pedigree tab, we'll see that we have the pedigree that we're waiting for, the naproxen. Click on the file name to open up the pedigree itself and to verify the information on the fields. As I indicated, it's important that all 3 checkboxes have been checked off, and we click on update. We've basically told the system that we've received these items and they're in our inventory. The next step is to basically create the finished goods or your repackaged medication. This is an important step because as a repackager, in order to create outbound pedigrees, you first have to repackage your medication. Okay, so we click on the link here that says repack. You'll have a new window open up, and it's going to give you the information on the source drug, the NDC, the description of the drug, the lot, and the expiration is missing. In most cases, some of the pedigrees that you will receive will be missing that information. One of the things we could do is we just simply go back to the original source drug data, and once we receive the medication, we could check the bottles for those dates on the expiration. In this case, this drug is going to expire at the end of June 2015. We enter the information and click update. Now that's become part of the record. We'll go back to repackage, and we'll see that the expiration date has been populated. At the bottom of these fields, this is where you're going to enter your finished goods, the information that will be part of your finished goods, your repackaging number or your NDC finished goods number. In this case, I am going to borrow one from one of DSI. They are no longer in business. They were closed up by McKesson, so we'll use their NDC number for the purpose of this training video. We enter our lot, our expiration, which is the same as the one right above us, excuse me. I'll put, and then we're going to put in the package quantity is the number of tablets or pills that are going to be contained within this file. We're going to go to 20, and we're going to tell the system how many containers we are going to prepare. In this case, I'm just going to say, well, we're going to create 200 bottles of 20s, and we're going to click on repackage. Our system will now generate basically a new pedigree, a repackaged pedigree, and will return this screen with your finished goods. As you can see, you are right now number 1, which is always going to be the manufacturer. You will be the manufacturer now, because as a repackager, that's how you will be identified. On the top of the page, you will see that you have a repackaged from. If I were to click on this link, it will take me back to the source drug used for creating this new pedigree, this new repackaged event. So now you have your repackaged medication. So that's basically what you do. So if we go back to our Pedigree screen, our main Pedigree screen, you'll see you have a new line, and this red and blue circle basically indicate that this is a repackaged medication. Okay, so from here, if we go to our inventory, you'll notice also that you have 200 items that are waiting that you could sell from. Okay, so it's important that you create a repackaged event in order for you to have medication to be able to sell from in your inventory screen. So step one is, again, upload your pedigree. Make sure that you have clicked on the 3 buttons on the bottom, check boxes, the accept, receive, and authenticate, and click update. That's very important. That'll tell the system to update the record. Add the expiration date if it's missing from the pedigree that you have received. Again, remember, when you make a change, click on update, and then finally click on repackaged so you can create your new pedigree or your final finished goods. I want to bring you to this one detail here. If you notice, I've clicked on the same pedigree again. Let me go back to the pedigree. This is the original source drug. If I click on repack again, you're going to notice that it's going to give me a count. Right now, the total pills have been accounted for. We've created 200 containers at 20 pills, so that's 4,000 tabs. If you had created less, let's say you had done a 100 container run, at this stage you would have been able to add another production run by simply adding the new production information here and clicking on repack. In this case, this is pretty much completed, so you have no more productions that you could run from this particular transaction. So that covers in this video how you would do a repackaging event from your bulk source medication. If you have any questions, remember to please click on the help desk and add a ticket and give us a brief explanation of the trouble you're having, and I will be glad to get back to you immediately. Okay, this is Edward Moore from USMEDs, and thank you very much.